the parents mnajua na najua they're so happy kuona mtoto ameturn 2 years old. We want to hear from them, how are they feeling. Hi guys. Hi.
Hello.
Hi Rapudo.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Nice.
First of all, you guys are looking good. Luku ni moto.
African royal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mwanza ni God, ni
You
God.
never disappoint.
Maybe you can tell us a little bit about the inspiration, about the whole outfit inspo.
African royalty, because we are, and Africana is. Yeah. Do you have anything to add to that?
She's the daughter of the soil.
Oh yeah.
In Luo we say she's nini? Nya what? Nilikwambia inaitwa nini?
Hiyo yenye amesema.
Nyalo, yes.
Nyalo.
Yes.
Okay.
Nyalo.
Okay.
All right, labda mtuambie tu the feeling. You celebrated Africana's birthday akiturn 1 year, and right now she's 2 years old. Mmemlea, we've seen her journey as well. Yeah.
Ameuliza nini?
Nimeuliza how is the feeling right now kuona mtoto ameturn 2 years old.
Yeah, I'm joking. Niko tunakuwa kaa nasikiza. I swear the feeling is amazing. Imagine I wanted a boy. Yeah, I wanted a boy, and I thank God that He gave me a girl. Like I really needed that girl in my life. She's my best friend, my little best friend. How do you feel about that?
Well, she's our little best friend, our little, but you know she's more closer to me than you. But anyway, that's a debate of another day.
You wish.
Of course, looking at the 1 year, since we were also here for the first birthday.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, no, it's now this a span of 1 year.
Yes.
Africana has grown, I would say, into a brand, a big brand. How does that make you feel as parents?
You go first.
Of course, we're excited. We've always said before, I think the interviews we've given before, we've always said that we want Africana to be Africana.
Yeah.
Us, we are just following her path. She's the one who paves her own way, but we're just there to support her. We don't try to mold her, to change her character or behaviors. We just let her be who she is, retain her personality, and our work is just to make sure that we groom her towards where she's headed.
Yeah.
Of course, when she's headed in the wrong direction, we'll always correct her, but a high percentage we want her to be who she is. Yes, and you know this one thing that we never had. This is one thing that we never had when you were children. You know our parents, how strict they've always been.
Yeah.
That they wanted to be a teacher somewhere. But for us with Africana, if in the future she decides she wants to be a musician, so be it. If she wants to be a painter, so be it. Hivyo hivyo tu.
Is there something that you have probably noticed at her age right now that you think is something that she will venture into in future?
At the moment, I think it's too early. But one thing I can pick is the fact that she really has a very strong personality. And yeah, of course she's a Luo. But also she's stubborn, just like the mother.
Oh my God.
And you all saw the video at the coast when she really got mad and she was walking away from us. And I think at some point her mother saw herself in Africana, because that's what I go through most of the times. But now I'm glad we have a girl. And Africana is really giving her, you know, that sleepless night.
No, but I'm proud of her because she knows when to leave the table when, you know, disrespect is served. Yeah.
And maybe one unique thing you've realized about Africana, of course you have other kids, but this one baby, Africana.
I'll say, like the father said, she has a very strong personality, and also like she's outspoken. That is one thing I really admire about her. Like me, sisi tulikuwa tunaambiwa ukitaka kujiexpress unaambiwa we nini, but Africana will tell you what she wants, and then
you listen.
know, yeah.
Does it come as a shock to you, given that you've said you grew up in a completely different environment? Ya kuambiwa hivi na hivi unaogopa, but Africana will tell you as it is.
Yeah.
Did it come as a shock to you?
Yes, it did. Actually, if Africana was not my daughter, I would think kuna mtu anamwambianga fanye hivi, sema hivi and all. But her being my daughter, like hata nakuanga surprised. Like that video, there's a video we took, alikuwa kwa ofisi ya babake, and then unakumbuka ukamnyang'anya pen. Yeah.
I remember.
And then she didn't, alikuwa I think 6 months, but alikuwa na, I'm like, okay. So this one, yeah.
Maybe something that you are celebrating today is your girl Africana, and as she turns 2, what should we expect from you guys as kama wazazi? Maybe you're working on a project with her and you want to unveil.
Yeah, I think she got was it brand ambassador today?
Yes.
Yeah, she's
yes,
into
yes.
fashion, but I think the mom can explain more.
Yeah, for me, Africana, like, you see the way I dress her and all, I see myself in her. Like, there are those, I wish, like, unajua, that I see my little self in her. That's why I dress her the way I dress her. And I'm happy. Today amepata hiyo, like, ambassadorship, yeah, nitwaje? Teddy Lugs.
Yeah, Teddy Lux.
Yeah, Teddy Lugs Closet. Yeah, and hoping and wishing, like, it'll grow.
It's gonna grow. I think
Yeah.
Africana is such a blessing, and maybe one day the mother will give the story right from. Do you say the inception or conception? Yes, there's many things that we've gone through. Maybe one day I'll write a book. When I grow very old, maybe I'll do a book. But Africana is really a blessing. And I think anything, just like her mother, anything that her mother touches is always blessed and it always grows. And we see the same thing in Africana as well. And if she's a brand ambassador of, it's called Lux what?
Teddy Lugs.
Teddy Lux.
Closet.
I'm very sure Teddy Lux Closet is gonna be one of the biggest thing in the country. As long as Africana is the one who's the brand ambassador, I can foresee very good things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, Africana has a YouTube channel already.
Yeah.
But I saw a couple of comments on TikTok and people are like, we need more videos. Amber.
I know. You know, the thing is, Africana is so random, and I'm usually the one who takes videos. And I'm also busy because I have my businesses that I'm running, and I have a brand that I'm running also. So I wish I can give them more, but what I give them is what I can. Yeah, at the moment. Yeah. Okay.
Congratulations for this beautiful thing.
Okay.
And also, maybe when we talk of the cycle of friends Amberay and Rapudo are having, they're not so much into celebrities. And also today you can look at it and you can say, sio celebrity wengi walikuja. Maybe what really pushed you to maybe have a cycle of friends out of celebrity life?
I'll say we still have friends wenye wako celebrity and all, but wenye wamefika leo, wenye waliweza kufika, wengine hawakuweza kufika. But for me today was very intimate. We really wanted people who are in our lives, like friends, genuine people. Yeah.
Oh, so there are some friends that you invited, but they did show up.
Yes.
They communicated.
Yes, they did. Yes.
Right now, still, Rapudo, today
Yes.
you've told Amber that hu mwaka hauishi bila harusi. Tupe mbili. Amber is really waiting.
You guys are trying to open a Pandora's box. Mombe wedding, we've discussed it over and over again. It will come at the right time.
Yeah.
I know Amberay really wants a wedding over and over again, but she's already my wife.
A glam wedding, not just any wedding.
But she
yeah.
Glamorous
she said she
wedding,
wanted
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
will happen,
extra.
baby. It will happen. Unajua vitu niku plan. Because one thing about me, and I think that's one thing that Africana has picked from me, I do things at the right time when I feel I'm ready to do them. But other things, I've already foreseen them. I've played them in my head over and over again. So I'm not worried. The right time will present itself, and I will give her one of the best weddings. It will be something that the whole country will talk about. Because I know weddings mostly are for the women.
Yes.
So I'll do something that can really make her feel proud, and her parents can feel proud as well. So when the right time comes, I will do it.
Yeah, and
Yes.
So see this year.
Truly, relax. That's
Maybe
going to be a surprise. Yes.
Because after the Jukes and wedding, watu walikuwa na watag wakisema the only wedding tunajua inaweza overpower hii ni ya Rapudo na Amberay. So that's why we are asking, because sisi pia wa Kenya we want to changamke. We have our own, tuchangamke.
Yes, at the right time, I give him a we will do.
Actually, let me tell you guys, he has been wanting us to do a wedding for the longest, but you see the pressure that is there. Hey, me, I don't want to do anything that is mediocre. And of course, I know my mom has so many friends. For me, I don't have so many friends, but also my mom has so many friends and all, and we have to give them the best. And now we have so many projects that we are working on, which is costing a lot of money. there's no way I will do atio ama niwaambie atio say hiyo ndio nafanya harusi sijui lini mnichangie. No. We'll never do that.
One thing,
So,
I think if we do our wedding, and invite people, I will never form our WhatsApp group. Ati mnichangie.
exactly.
It is something we're doing for ourselves. And I think that's one thing that also people need to borrow. Things like weddings, nini, rorashio, that is something you do for yourself. Stop putting groups, you atakuchangia nini, blah blah. Vitu zenye tutachangia ni maybe out of emergency. Probably umefiwa, or maybe you've got an emergency nini, ama mtu ni mgonjwa, accident nini. But some things which are so personal, I think people should just do them when they're ready. Hakuna pressure. No one is giving you pressure to marry next month nini. No. Do things at your own time. Save your own money. Even if you don't have, it doesn't have to be something very, very big. It depends with the expectations.
Why
you understand?
It has to be big. Why? It has to be big.
I'm the one who's marrying you, so we will do it my way.
Yeah, and
but
I'm the bride, baby. Like
nice.
You said, harusi ni ya wanawake. Me, I want it to be big.
And I promise it to be big. Yes, but I'm talking about other people.
Okay.
It really doesn't have to be like that big. It depends. Unajua, Mungu ametupatia sort of money differently. And there are those who have money, there are those who don't have money. It doesn't mean that if you don't have money, you don't have to do a wedding. Or it doesn't mean that if you don't have enough money, you have to give people pressure to or kuchangie. Just do what you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And maybe on Lisa, niliona pale post fulani hapo IG. You are trying to get into losing weight. Watu walilalamika sana wakasema sasa Rapudo ameguziwa mlima. Why did you decide that you want to lose weight?
Mlima bado iko. Like mlima itaisha. But isha because it's natural.
Hii inapungua.
I just feel, ukikuwa unajua the more unaenda ukizeeka una need to lose weight kidogo. Unajua niweze kukimbia here and there ama aje bibi?
Kukimbia here and there? What do you mean by that?
Sikukimbia ama tukasema kukimbia gani?
And when you look at tukiangalia comment section when mmepost video za Atana, watu sema mnafaa kuleta Atana baby mwingine. Na I know wewe mnaona hizo comments. Maybe are you guys planning to bring another baby Atana akwe na sasa mwingine mdogo wa Shaguru?
No, at the moment is not really in our plans. We are working on so many things, and I think personally I've not been on social media for the last 1 month.
Yeah,
there's so many things traveling here and there, nini. So there's so many projects that we're running. We are running. Having another baby at the moment, I think I owe this lady first a wedding before I even think of giving another baby. So when that happens, maybe we can pop 2 more.
baby.
Right, one last question
Yes.
from me, this to Amber. There's a day you posted on Instagram, you are advising influencers on what exactly to do once they're called to a place to market something, things like that. And we saw people write about.
Just go straight to the point. Just go straight to the point.
You saw people say maybe that message was to Kina Risper Faith after what they said.
It was. Because that was so uncalled for. Like you're called somewhere to go and do promotion for a certain business, and then you go there and all you think about, because Amber is like based in that place, and you just have to throw shade in the name of Nampenda. No, I mean, I feel influencers should be more professional. It's not just about when do uongelea ati hiyo kitu pate views and all. Like, be intentional about what you're saying and all. I mean, what is ati niwapikie mavumbi? And again, I don't just cook for anyone. I cook for the people that I love. And my house, people who have come to my house, they're people that I love genuinely, and people that mean a lot to me. If you have never come to my house, then
So maybe did they reach you out after you posted to say sorry?
No, they didn't. And these are people that have not spoken to for the last mwaka yote sijaongelesha, and then someone to just wake up and say some nasty stuff. And I also saw comments, people saying like, oh, ilikuwa jokes, maybe this is how they joke. No, some jokes are unajua. No, I mean, I take alcohol as well, but people need to be respectful. Yeah.
So is that the reason you say that you mjakuwa mkiongea for a year, and you guys have been friends for quite some time? Kwa reality show moja. Maybe is there something that happened before wakuje wa address his story?
No, being friends, it doesn't mean like you guys have to talk every day, right? Yeah, mnaweza kuwa friends, but mnaongea muda kwa muda, si ndio? And all, yeah. But all I'm trying to say, we are not that close. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God. Do I even have an answer to that?
I think one is people are so opinionated. They'll always give you advice. Fanya hivi, as like right now with Africana, we speak a lot of Kiswahili with her.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, English, blah, 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 you know. So people always have opinions on how you should raise a child.
Yeah.
But we don't give in to any other opinion. Like I said before, we want Africana to be who she is. We raise her according to her terms. And that's it. So that's one of the pressures that we get from outside there. And we don't want to do things, like we don't want to be very, very perfect. You know, our story, I think even Amberay, we've always been who we are. We don't pretend to be people that we are not. What you see is how we are at the end of the day. So we will never fake it for social media, for clickbait or whatever it is. And that's the same thing that we're doing with Africana. That's sometimes from America, amemchukua video kama ameva pampas nini. Like we don't want to look all that perfect. We just want to be who we are and enjoy life. Yes.
Maybe lastly, just a message to your fans for always supporting you, supporting Africana.
Yeah.
Tumepost video pale, love iko hapo, wanasema they love Africana so much.
For me, I just want to say thank you so much for the genuine love that you have for Africana. I don't know why you love her. Maybe you love the drama and all. Yeah, she's super dramatic.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, and what else do I have?
I think for me, it's just I'm very, very happy for all Kenyans who've shown love to Africana. And these are people who've supported her and they always admire her. And we are so happy. If there's anything I could give people, or just show you how much grateful I am for loving our daughter the way you do.
Yeah.
Manze, thank you so much. She's just who she is. We'll keep on raising her the way we have to raise her, and keep on supporting her. So thank you so much for the love you've shown to our daughter. Yes, we are very grateful.
Just a quick one. You know, when people look at you as a couple, they think that you guys smile online, like in the other side maybe. Is there a moment you guys have gone through, a long moment you've gone through together, when you get maybe to motivate someone out there that marriage is not all about a happiness, it's all about being here for a long moment.
Yeah, but marriage is not perfect. If you think marriage is perfect, then you're mad. Like I said before, when you're in a relationship, you have to wake up every morning and choose your partner. Even when your heart doesn't feel like. Unajua, kuna saa zingine ananikoseanga na mwangalia mashindo, huyu sasa nilimpendea nini. Unajua, but sometimes when I'm in, like, we're in good terms and all, I look at him and I'm like, oh my God, this is my Prince Charming. Look at him, the way he's cute and all. Unajua, but you just have to wake up every day and choose your partner. Yeah. Ziko mingi, but I'll never come online and address that.
Yeah, we'll never. We've had, if you are her fan, obviously you know the low moments, what you've gone through here and there.
Yeah.
But they're just there at the end of the day. No marriage is perfect.
Yeah.
And if you come and tell you that, oh, our marriage is perfect, no, it's not.
Yeah.
We make a lot of mistakes over and over again. But as she said before, we keep on waking up and to choose each other. Example, it's just a matter of swallowing your ego. If your ego is there and this other one's ego is there, you'll never solve anything. So sometimes you need to know when you're on the wrong and you apologize and you move on. So no marriage is perfect. We'll be lying if you tell you that it is all rosy. It's not. Yes.
Alright, thank you so much for inviting us here to celebrate Africana's birthday. Tunashukuru sana.
Thank you so much as well.
Thank you for coming.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Raising a star.
Thank you.
Yeah. Asanteni sana.
Asante,
We
tunawapenda.
hope you enjoyed and you had fun.
Yeah, we did.
Perfect.